Hi, I'm Moses, and I'm a math tutor at Cape Fear Community College. Today we're going to talk about unit conversions between the US system and the metric system. As scientists, we prefer to use the metric system, which is a standardized system of measurement that simplifies calculations and is easy to use. Usually, all scientific measurements would be taken directly in the metric system, so conversions between US units and metric units are often unnecessary. However, there are times when it is convenient to convert between the two systems. For instance, in a previous video, we used the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the distance between a spacecraft and a launch pad to be 10,000 miles. Let's say that we want to calculate this distance in the metric unit of kilometers instead of the US unit of miles. We could remeasure the distance along the ground between the spacecraft and the launch pad in kilometers and the height of the spacecraft above the ground in kilometers. Then we could use the Pythagorean theorem again to calculate the distance between the spacecraft and the launch pad in kilometers. However, since we already know the distance to be 10,000 miles, we can just convert this distance directly into kilometers. It is known that there are exactly 1.609344 kilometers in 1 mile. We use this fact to create two conversion factors, 1.609344 kilometers over 1 mile and 1 mile over 1.609344 kilometers. We multiply the quantity we already know, 10,000 miles, by the conversion factor that has the units we want, kilometers, on top, and the units we started with, miles, on the bottom. We get 10,000 miles times 1.609344 kilometers over 1 mile. Kilometers stays on top, and miles cancel out, and we end up with 16,093.44 kilometers. That is awfully precise, so we can round that to 16,000 kilometers. That is the distance between the spacecraft and the launch pad. Using the same principle, we can convert any US unit to the corresponding metric unit or vice versa, as long as we know the conversion. These conversions can be looked up in any science textbook or with an internet search. For help with metric conversion problems, you can visit us at the science lab or at the math lab at Cape Fear Community College.